Today on Tamron Hall, it's time for another social media debate. Wedding edition. Is it ever okay to propose at someone else's wedding? This guy did. Now it's going viral. But what did the bride think? Then,
I don't want kids at my daughter's wedding.
her adult-only ceremony got interrupted by a crying baby. Kids at weddings? Where do you stand? And from who should pick the engagement ring
I just want to be clear, Mama was spearheading the entire design process, start to finish.
to asking bridesmaids to pay up for over-the-top bachelorette parties.
On top of that, you're asking me to pay for your flight? Oh my God, the audacity.
We pull the Tam fam. Tamron Hall starts now.
Looking good, girl.
Thank you. How you doing? Hello. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining wherever you are. Hello, Tam. Oh my gosh. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining wherever you are. Welcome to the show. Today's show is gonna, I'm telling you, have you on fire. Big debates happening. Welcome, thank you. Have a seat. Mwah. I'm telling you, y'all have the right energy because today we are getting into some wedding debates. Thank you. Okay, so before we get to a very heated hour of the Tamron Hall show, let me cool it down a little bit. I have to give a shout out to the Wildlife Conservation Society. I had such a great time co-hosting their VIP reception, the first ever Real Wild Film Festival, all films dedicated to wildlife happening in New York City. I was there at the Lotte New York Palace. They are celebrating like incredible films that stand for wildlife. I mean, it just took my breath away. By the way, celebrating 30th anniversary of the Disney Conservation Fund, helping kids have more experiences with nature. My favorite place to take Moses in the entire city, Central Park Zoo. And it's like our spot. And so I was so honored when they asked me to participate because we are very, very, obviously in my home, very mindful that if we don't take care of nature, we're not taking care of ourselves. And so that was so fun. Now today, we are bringing something wild to you. Okay, it's one of our favorite episodes. It's our social media debate show. But this edition is our wedding edition. So here's the deal. While matrimony brings couples together, nothing divides us like a good internet battle, especially one involving weddings. I love weddings. I have actually, believe it or not, married several couples. I have a license to marry people. My first wedding, 2020, during season 1, I officiated a virtual wedding, Aisha Becker Burrows and Kelton Cumberbatch. This is just me starting out. I've gotten better, but here's how it started. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. So, as you can see, I was at home. That's when the show was shut down. That was in the basement of my home. I did my own hair. You could tell by that video. But it was so emotional. And by the way, I just ran into the bride. They're celebrating their 5th wedding anniversary. They're still in there. I am proud to say all of the couples I have married, about 4 of them, are all still together. I got the touch. Now, all hour long, we're going to be talking about weddings and the viral debates that they've sparked on social media. Tam fam in the audience, we know you have strong opinions, so you all have yes and no cards, and I know you're not afraid to use them. And Tam fam at home, you can tell us your thoughts. Go to our Instagram page, let us know what you think. I'm just setting up a battle here. This is like WWE. Joining us to referee, if you will, Robin Walker, who's been recognized by The Knot and Wedding Wire as one of the top wedding officiants because of her beautifully personalized and unique ceremonies. Take a look.
I'm a wedding officiant. Of course, I can help you create a ceremony that's non-traditional, modern, spiritual, but not too religious and still reflects your whole love story. I'm a wedding officiant, so of course you only gave me 2 lines in your questionnaire, but I turned it into art. Oh, I love her smile. He loves her smile and the way it lights up any room she sits in. True reflection of her interviewee. I'm a wedding officiant, but I don't fit the standard. So when I show up looking like this, of course people think I'm there to perform. I'm a wedding officiant. Of course I'm the only vendor you actually need to get married, but the last one you booked.
Let's give it up for Robin Walker up in the tower. Joining Robin, we have professional wedding planner Cassie Horrell. Cassie's earned 500,000 followers on social media for her comedic take on top trending wedding debates in her series, I Love It, Absolutely Not. Take a look.
Welcome back to my series, Absolutely Not, where I suggest things you should absolutely not do when you're planning your wedding. I attended my friend's wedding shower and gave a gift from the registries. A couple weeks later, I was over at my friend's house and noticed that the wedding invitation was hanging on her fridge. I told her the invitation was beautiful and I can't wait to receive mine, only for her to respond and say that she actually had to cut the guest list down and I was not invited. Absolutely not. I'm selling tickets to my wedding. My cousin did it and made a lot of money. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Your wedding is not a concert.
I went to a wedding where the groom skydived to arrive. Is this real? But then there was no money left in the budget for dinner. Absolutely not. Don't host a wedding if you cannot afford it.
Please welcome Cassie to the conversation. It's great to have you both here. So, Cam fam, are you ready to get into our first debate? Okay. So the first debate received 2.5 million views, sparked an intense discussion online. 23-year-old Alyssa Fowler sent the internet into a frenzy after posting a now viral TikTok video of her boyfriend proposing to her at their friend's wedding. Take a look, take a look. Now are the soon-to-be Mr. and Mrs. Josh Stepherson and Alyssa Fowler. Welcome, congratulations. Okay, first of all, congratulations. You set the internet on fire with your engagement. I'm sure you weren't expecting that on your bingo card.
No, definitely not.
So you've been together how long?
4 years today, actually.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Josh, I know that you said the proposal was completely unplanned because your plan was to do it the night before.
Yes, it was.
What was it supposed to be?
It was supposed to be, we were at the beach. We had this thing at Jacksonville Beach where they light up the lifeguard posts.
Oh.
And they decorate with Christmas lights, and we brought our kids. And I was going to do it there, but...
So it's going to be on the beach, it's going to have the lifeguard post lit up, the kids. You had it planned, but what happened?
But just, the kids are just running around.
So life happened, the kids running around. So you go to the wedding, and who caught the bouquet?
I did.
You caught the bouquet?
Yes.
So, and you had the ring in your pocket, why?
Mm-hmm. Because I had it in there the night before, I just never took it out.
Oh, so you left the ring in the pocket, you catch the bouquet, you're like, this is a sign.
Yeah, yeah. I actually had to wrestle it from another guy because we caught it at the same time. Me and another guy caught it at the same time.
So you went to war for the bouquet.
Yes.
So you come out like, I got this in this moment because, Alyssa, I've been to weddings where you get in your feelings. I mean, this is a true story. I had an argument with my husband right before this wedding. We got to the wedding. I was like, I love you. Because weddings bring us into this moment. Everyone's crying, so you're in your feels.
Yeah.
Did you know he was in the area or timing of preparing to propose? Had you been suspicious?
I mean, we had a conversation. Like, obviously, I think every couple at some point has like when are we getting married? Are we
Right.
gonna get married?
Yeah.
Like, is this something that's
Are we
going
really
to
gonna do it?
happen, you know? So it was something that we had talked about, but I definitely was not expecting it.
You had no idea.
No,
Okay,
no
so let's go to a little bit of the video if we can, because you're there, you're dancing, and then you go down on the knee. What is the bride saying?
So right there, I had actually turned to the bride before I answered him and said, "Oh my gosh, did he ask you, is this okay?"
And what did she say?
She said, no, he did not, but it's okay, say yes.
Okay. She said, all right. Okay, and that's the couple.
Yeah.
And she's your friend?
Yeah.
How long have y'all been friends?
We've been friends for a long time. We are friends and we hang out and everything, but she's also my brother-in-law's cousin.
So you got a double friend thing going on here.
Like we're family events together.
So let's go back to the video here one more time, because there's a couple of things that I noticed here. Look at this lady in the brown jacket right here. she's like, and then the other lady on the other side, who is she?
Okay, so in the very back, in the shorter brown jacket in the back, I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. She very much looks upset, though.
Yeah, she looked like she was not having it.
This lady in the brown jacket,
she was just being nosy.
That's actually the bride's mom.
That's the bride's mom. Sorry, Mom. All right, so this is interesting. Coming up, our refs have been listening. The audience has been listening. We are dying to hear what they have to say. Plus, we're going to meet the 2025 bride who went viral for her list of proposal rules, which include not proposing at someone else's wedding. We're going to chime in. I have my opinion already formed. We'll be right back.